9.3. This one is the exact same thing as the last little bit where you've got hypothesis testing. The only difference is you have proportions and not averages. So I still do the same thing. I start reading through the problem. I come to the first number. I establish what that number is. I come to the next number. I establish what it is. The big difference with this one is that it says that percentages or ratios or proportions, you treat them all like proportions. They're all p hat. And you also have to do a little bit of English here. When it says majority, a majority is more than half. If it says a minority is less than half. So anytime that they're asking you to test for a majority, your accepted truth, your accepted hypothesis is half, 50%, 0.5. This is where you really need to be careful with that 0.05 significance level and not get those numbers mixed up. Majority, 50%. So on 10, my 806 was the number of people that said whatever they were going to say, that had this or whatever. My success, which is not always, positive. We talked about that some other time. But the 806 is the people I was talking about. It says that 61%, which is 0.61, that's my p hat from my sample. It wants to know about a majority. A majority is bigger than 50. So my null is equal to exactly half. My alternative is larger than half. To put it in the calculator that I have, that TI-83, I had to know that 61% of the 806 is 492 because I needed an X, an N, and maybe my p hat. And then you test it, and then it's the same argument. Your alpha, or your significance level, is 0.05. It gives me a p, which was really, really, really small, so I reject the null. That's the same setup. The only thing that was an issue on this is a couple of times I had to take the number of people they talked to and find out how many people said yes or no to whatever I wanted. And I wrote that little bit of arithmetic on the side. Other than that, I had an X, I had an N, I had a truth, plugged it in the calculator, and rejected or accepted. If you look through the book, it will tell you that you need to say, did you show this was significant? Did you show, is there enough evidence to show the machines aren't working? That takes a level of understanding that we haven't gotten to. I might have asked you to do a few of those if we've been in class and could talk through them so you guys could work out some sort of way to think about it for yourself. But now, accept or reject. Keep it simple.